Hello everyone, welcome back to Pwn TV. What do you do when you're in a game of Dragon Ball Super and your opponent plays one of these bad boys on you? All these different field cards that literally have no way to interact with. Do you just deal with it? Or do you dab on it? What do you do when you one-star ball twice, discarding your win condition and a reanimation ability, and the opponent decides to also discard to the one-star ball the same two cards? How do you deal with that? How do you deal with their drop having the at all cost Vegeta in it as a result of you actually discarding it for them? Well, you don't care. You really don't care.
And it's gone.
No Zeno? No problem. Okay, so they Flying Nimbus you. Well, just say no to it.
Easy!
Remember, we're trying to be as belligerent as possible. I suppose if we're going to play the best leader in the format right now, we might as well have some really juicy targets to actually use its ultimate with. Let's look at some of the possibilities that we could use with this leader. Oh look, its ability unleashed Ultimate Gohan! Oh look, its ability unleashed Ultimate Gohan! Oh look, its ability unleashed Ultimate Gohan! Hey look, I can turn them sideways and stand them back up! They gain double strike for the duration of the turn. Oh, great. So the next time I swing, I can go ahead and draw a card and they still have double strike. I'm going to do it again. Yes. Hey, let's break that even further. What's that? Saiyan Kava, 10,000 in double strike every time I turn him sideways? Take a life, add 10k, double strike. Okay, stand him up. Take a life, add 10k. Double strike. Okay, well, I already had double strike, but now I have 20k. Stand him up! Okay, here comes 30. Hello. Let's also not forget the leader itself gives 10,000 power for the duration of the turn. Oh my god, does that say critical? So then I can have a 35,000 triple strike, critical, triple attacker? What? Alright, so let's look at the deck list. When it comes to Dragon Balls, I like different splits in different lists. In this particular list, I have 2 1-star balls and 5 regular Dragon Balls. For super combos, this is everyone's personal favorite with this leader, Temporal Rescue Trunks. Very nice, 2 cost, 10k, lots of tricks, available with this particular super combo. Definitely run this. This is pretty much the only negate that the deck actually needs. As with the Dragon Balls, I find that the Desire cards work at various numbers in various lists of Shenron decks, and in this particular list, I personally like 4 Child's Wish and 3 World Peace. If you're not already running 3 copies of Shenron Figure of Majesty, what are you doing? Spice is life. Here are a few fun cards that I managed to squeeze into the deck. Here's the 2 Planet Vegetas, along with every single Saiyan that they can get out of the deck. Well, that's currently the entire list. Notice that there's a lot of flex with this list. I could change between blue and yellow cards, for example, and pretty much have the same deck. I could change my win conditions entirely, but pretty much still have the same deck. Let's look at some more card interactions. Shenron's middle ability says choose one battle card with an energy cost of 2 or less from the drop area and play it. In this deck, there exists 4 targets for this middle ability. Child's Wish can actually reanimate half the deck. If, when you use the 1-star ball, you discover your opponent is also playing Reanimator, you can actually tuck his target with Krillin. Most of your beaters in this deck actually synergize quite well with this particular leader with its triple attack ultimate. Compound all that with Shenron's ability to give a battle card critical, and you've got yourself a very scary deck. Tactical Victory Vegeta actually eats field cards for breakfast, so if your opponent is using any number of field cards to try to gain an edge on you, it won't work. And Tactical Victory Vegeta can be recycled from the drop area with not only the Shenron Figure of Majesty, but also the Child's Wish. Here's a very clean line of play that can be done as early as turn 3, where you use Shenron's ability to actually play a Child's Wish for free from your hand, playing a Lord of the Great Apes King Vegeta from the drop area, then evolving it with your 3 energy available for the turn into the Absolute Defense Great Ape King Vegeta. All of your 1 plus 10k combo cards are actually Saiyans. They can be used to actually cast Saiyan Kaba in a pinch. Some of your battle cards in this deck are actually more broken than others with this particular leader. Once you give a card 10,000 triple attack, it gets to attack 3 different times. This means that your Bardock gets a 10,000 power boost and becomes a 25,000, same with the Shugash, and each time these guys attack, you can choose to give it double strike for the duration of the turn or draw 1. So what you would do is you would give it the 10,000 triple attack from the leader ultimate, and then you would swing the first time, give it double strike. This means that the Bardock and the Shugash for the first swing is 25,000 double strike. Then you untap it and you swing again. It's 25,000 double strike, draw 1. You choose the draw 1 mode on the second and third swings here. So you net 2 extra cards, and it's always swinging double strike each and every time for 25k. It gets even stronger with the Saiyan Kaba, because the Saiyan Kaba gets the 10,000 triple attack from the leader ultimate, and then when you activate its auto, you take a life and give it a 10,000 power bonus and double strike for the duration of the turn. This means that it keeps the 10,000 triple attack from the leader ultimate, and then it also adds another 10,000 double strike to itself when you activate its auto. And then when it stands up, you can swing it again and activate its auto a second time. This gives another 10,000 double strike. Obviously, the double strike is ignored because it's irrelevant, but the 10,000 stacks. And then the third swing, you actually add another 10,000 bonus. When everything is said and done, this Saiyan Kaba is a 45,000 double striker, and he's probably taken lots of life cards from the opponent. If you couple that with the fact that any of these guys can get critical from the Shenron Figure of Majesty that you run, this is actually a pretty ridiculous nuts deck, and it's going to wreck so many faces. Thanks everyone for making it to the end of my video. This is the Shenron Stacks deck that I've been developing, one of several different variants that I've actually created. This is quite a fun variant, I find, and hopefully you guys find some humor and entertainment value in this deck list as well. Thanks so much again for watching the video to the end, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.